Oh.
So,
Oh.
what have you guys been up to? Have you read any good fan fictions ever?
No, I
No?
haven't.
No? Well, that's unfortunate because it's not going to start tonight.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It is not going to start tonight.
You're welcome, by the way.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Your streak is unfortunately broken.
Yeah,
And-
I'm fucking my old card fucking expired like
Rip.
3 months ago,
Yeah.
and I just forgot to update it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you no longer have Gun Crab next to your name.
No. Oh. We shall rebuild.
So you were like done with Tokyo now, or are you going back
Oh yeah,
there?
no. I'm in Norway, bro.
Holy
Came
shit.
back on Saturday. Yeah.
Max, we have been doing this for so fucking long. We exited Arn's high school arc and went through his college arc.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's true.
man.
I'm literally graduated, bro.
Oh,
Painful
fuck.
to hear.
Oh, fucking
Wow.
God.
The amount of time Arn has wasted in this stream.
I mean,
Yeah.
wait, this is on year 7, right?
Isn't this literally like a third of your life?
So, well, the podcast been going on for almost a third of my life. If it's on 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Well, halfway through year 7, I think.
That is immensely depressing.
Yeah. So yeah, no, this podcast started before I entered high school, I believe.
What cursed knowledge did I just come in upon? Who cast Curse of Ages?
Oh, so what casting Curse
Why
of
there,
Ages?
yes,
Yeah,
I-
so right now we're just remarking on how this podcast started before Arn left high school.
No.
he-
I started participating before I left high school.
Oh, yeah,
The
he started
podcast itself started before I began high school.
No, you
Jesus.
cannot say that to me.
I mean, he can, especially.
I just did.
Did.
Too late.
By the way,
Oh, God.
completely unrelated.
Yeah.
But sneaky.
Yeah,
So playing D&D,
yeah.
devils are supposed to be smart.
And it depends on the devil.
Archdevils.
Okay, yeah, fucking, yeah.
So if an adventurer party
Mm-hmm.
breaks into your house,
Yep.
slaughters your guards,
Uh-huh.
defeats your magical security,
Right.
and steals your special relic,
Right.
should you A, let them go, or B, fight them in your house in hell where you can die forever?
Let him go.
Wrong. Baldur's Gate 3 has him get angry, and he fights you in his house.
And then dies.
Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. It's incredibly satisfying to fucking punk the man. But I was just like, why? Like, I know I'm in the last third of the game, but this would have been the perfect opportunity for him to be like, fine, leave the house. Make him an optional encounter. Have him be
Yeah.
like, go ahead, leave. You can leave. I'm not gonna fight you here. I could die. Just know that the second you leave, if you walk out of here with my relic, I will spend the rest of my life trying to ruin yours.
Yes.
And you can't kill me.
Yes.
Yeah, but that would be smart, and they can't have that.
Yes.
No, here's the counterpoint. Larian has had a bunch of very smart people so far.
See,
Like most of the villains have not been retarded.
I will still never get over the fact that Faceless, the DM, in one campaign, wanted to have this devil be a reoccurring big bad evil guy that shows up and fights our party. Except during one of the fights, I proceeded to use a deck of many things and I pulled the manifest magic item card, and I rolled on a loot table, and I rolled a Devil Bane weapon.
I see.
That is bullshit, Sneaky.
And then
Well, no,
DM
no, no. It's actually not, because the way the deck of many things works, if you pull the create magic item, it creates a greater magic item,
yeah,
of which all of the Bane weapons are what, +4?
5. Yeah.
I thought they were +5. Either way,
Well,
basically it creates a magical weapon that is one of the most powerful in existent. And so it's actually not that nonsense, because the +5s are actually rather limited.
yeah, because you also got in there. You got the shit like Vorpal and fucking shit.
It would have been far more nonsense in Pathfinder, where, oh my goodness, boy, is there a lot of stuff you can roll.
Well, he had me roll 2 D100s.
No, I know you had to roll 2 D100. I'm just saying the chart in D&D is in 5e
right.
is much shorter than the chart in Path.
Understandable.
So you have a statistically better chance of getting the bullshit item that you need in 5e than you do in Pathfinder.
But so anyway, the deck of many things in this instance was actually an orb of many things, and my character is a barbarian, and the fucking big bad evil guy just gets done his big whole spiel about how we're not gonna be able to stop him, and there's nothing our party can do about it, and my character's just like, yeah, well, I use this. And I just like shake the orb at him, and then a fucking sword of demon bane falls out.
Oh no.
And the boss is like, what?
The amount of bullshit you can get up to in D&D is great. We were in a dungeon last week, 2 weeks ago, with my party.
Yeah.
And the DM had just scads of enemies. Absolutely the kind of thing where if the party splits up in the dungeon, the party's going to get overwhelmed and die.
The dice are fickle and easily amused.
The entire party essentially screamed Leroy Jenkins, picked different hallways, and proceeded to just action movie murder hobo our way down our respective hallways as the DM just gets more and more annoyed. It wasn't even that the enemies were missing us. We were just murdering them before they could attack us.
That's
Holy
fair.
fuck.
We had a fun similar time with our one shot last night, actually.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so I was playing as a orc berserker named Thunk Rockhard.
You have such wondrous character names.
Thank you. He was a mountain orc. He used the plan was for me to ultimately refine him and turn him into a pain train where he wears plate armor, because this is advanced 5e, which is 5e with a little bit of a 3.5 splashed back into it.
Okay.
And one of the paths that you can take as a barbarian at level 1 is, I move fast and have light armor, or I move, normally, but I have heavy armor. And I can still do all my barbarian things while wearing heavy plate. And so I was going to do that. But, yeah, so we go into cave. I tell the DM, hey, let's do a one-shot, Goblin Slayer style from,
Yep.
Goblin Slayer.
This motherfucker.
I have my character walk into the cave, and we know a majority of the goblins are in this direction, so I have them set up on that tunnel. And then the mages are all like, "Whoa, let's go down this other tunnel."
No, that was C8.
No, that was you too. And the fucking priest. All three of you are fucking guilty of this.
Now, remember, the priest is actually cast light on his mace. So
Yes, but
everything
that's part of my
fucking
point.
sees
That is
him.
part of my point. So the rest of us have dark vision. The priest did not. So we're walking in. We're like, yeah, let's do this. And I'm like, all right, so Thunk is going to set up in this hallway where the majority of the enemies are because the mages are going to fuck this up, says Thunk. And
Yes.
He did call it.
proceeded to, within about 5 seconds, Orf casts light on himself, alerting all the goblins in the cave were here. And
Actually, no
then,
problems.
fucking Sign over here playing Tanya.
Of course.
That's right.
Why wouldn't he?
Fucking.
So, by the way, the reason why I went with Thunk Rock Hard is because he was like, well, I guess I'll just play Tanya then. I was like, oh, so that's the kind of campaign we're doing. Alright, fuck it. Thunk Rock Hard.
Yes, that was the kind of campaign we were doing because that was what the dice said we'd be doing.
Also, the DM came up with a very interesting Sudoku means of picking stats out, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was really great.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, really? So you had like an arrangement of numbers?
Yeah, it was like basically. So you roll 9 times. You put them by their roll. Strength,
times.
Dex, Con, and then
Yep.
from left to right, and then from top to bottom, it's Int, Wiz, Charisma. And then in this box of 9 squares, you then put your 9 rolls, which are 46 drop lowest. And then you can roll a 10th roll, and you can put that anywhere you want, replacing the
Interesting.
roll that you are picking the slot of.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
actually pretty good.
That's quite interesting. I will say though, if you're doing Goblin Slayer,
Yeah.
personally, I would have said 3d6. Because here's the thing.
No, I'm
It's
aware. I'm aware.
Goblin Slayer.
I'm aware.
Like,
I'm aware, but this was a one shot just for us to get used to.
true.
Yeah.
I really needed to get used to roll 20 and A5e. It has been a long time since I've played.
Yeah.
Roll 20 does take a hot minute to get used to.
Well,
but
it
it's-
doesn't. It
not
didn't
just that,
help that
but
the
my system is
A5e shit on Roll20 was just absolute dog shit. Like an Excel sheet could have done a better job than some of that stuff. Yeah.
Also, connection problems with me, so every time I'm clicking something, it's registering something else.
Yeah, that too.
Classic.
But anyway, so yeah, and then because C8 has no imagination, we had to play on a map. We couldn't just do Theater of the Mind. So I mean that slowed us down a lot too.
I don't mind the map. Like I said, it's good for showing you where cover actually is and being able to go, okay, this is where I move my character to, so I'm not completely fucking exposed.
I will not see it. In fact, I will continue to slander you without you being able to say anything about it. I can't see shit in my mind. Yeah, like I said, you had no imagination. He rolls up with some fucking lone wanderer. This dude literally rolled into the game playing a half Azmar, half plane touched lone wanderer warlock who looked too deeply into the night sky one day because he saw it in a book one time, and the sky looked back and said, "Yo, what up?"
Yeah. It's slightly less imaginative than me just going, you know what? Fuck it, I'll play Tanya for lols. No offense, C8.
Dude literally rolled
Deserves
up
no
with
offense,
generic character number 4.
Generic, edgy character number 4.
I know what I
I
said.
mean, he's Brazilian, bootlegs are in his blood.
The only way it could have been edgier is if it was a tiefling.
But anyway, point being, plain touch could also be fucking elementals, couldn't they? Half
Yes.
elementals. Yeah.
Pretty sure it can be an elf too, depending on the type of elf.
Yeah. Anyway,
There
There's
is the
Fey touched
space
elves.
You fucking fey touched
There's the
elves.
Fey touched, and then there's the ones that were specifically touched by like space or some shit.
Anyway, so point being is that I say the mages are gonna fuck this up, and immediately the mages proceed to prove me completely 110% correct by lighting up a fucking spell torch, and then Tanya's like, "Oh well, I got this. I'm just gonna cast Greater Dancing Lights," and fucking slaps that shit right in the middle of their armory, and now all the goblins are screaming at the top of their lungs.
It incited panic.
And fucking C8 over here is doing a fucking floating T-pose down the slope as he zaps their minds with math. I wish I was joking.
Sounds about right, really.
And so they're all screaming, everyone's screaming, and I was like, fuck this shit. My character's gonna roll for intimidation now because of how I built my character, because I had a background in it and all that other fun stuff. I ended up getting like, you know, a 2 plus a 3 plus a 4 plus another 4 plus a D4. And then I roll my D20. So I ended up getting like a 24. On intimidation at level 2. Needless to say,
intimidated his own party.
yeah. Needless to say, Thunk Rockhard proceeded to start a wog
Excellent.
and scared the living shit out of everyone. And it got really awkward for a little bit because Sign's like, "Yeah, Tanya pisses herself."
That is.
Oh, okay. So he's like the
Yeah, no.
author before the author got over his weird ass fetish.
No,
Yeah.
he is the author with
No.
the weird ass fetish.
Yeah,
That's his whole thing.
also
That's his
true.
job.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's how he earns a living.
I can't really fault the man when he gets paid to think that way. So, you know,
True.
yeah.
Fight me.
I will actually, and I'll win.
I'll be honest. The book the books got significantly easier to recommend once he stopped having people piss themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, easier to recommend is still not easy to recommend because he still was like, yeah, this is the next book, guys. It's gonna be the War Treatise on Economy and War on Peace, Part 7. It's like, thank you, author.
I liked it. All right, I liked the treaties on economy and war. It was great.
I'm
Then again,
sh-
I love Spice and Wolf for the economy.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm sure you
I
did.
mean, listen. There's nothing wrong with loving Spice and Wolf for the economy, but you also better love it for Spice and Wolf.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, hell yes. Also for wolf pussy.
So he fucking when he's a fucking furry. God damn it! I fucking knew. I always knew he was a furry. I always fucking knew he was a furry. Well, you know, at least we're increasing the amount of diversity on this podcast.
Yeah.
Not a furry. Have you seen Holo, whatever the fuck they call her?
I think we need to have
She's-
an intervention sign.
Yeah, no. Sorry, man.
Sign
Yeah.
that does not qualify as
Yeah.
policy.
Gravedigger.
You're not supposed to.
She's basically just a fucking fox girl. Well, wolf girl.
Yeah,
She's still
but
mostly
you know,
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
I
see,
mean,
it's funnier this way.
yeah.
Yes, I get that
Yeah.
it's funnier this way, but fuck you.
Nah, you know what? After you said what you said, man, I don't want that dick anywhere near me.
Yeah. He has a point, you know.
I mean, we don't want
Fuck
it
you.
anywhere near
I
us
mean,
anyway, so.
Thanks
don't
for the
wanna
offer, but
hit-
I'll pass.
Well, I mean, the closest I'll ever get to Sign's dick is casting the spell of penile explosion upon it.
No,
You know what? Penis blast is gonna show up at some point. It has to.
Excellent.
Oh, you're putting penis blast in your story now?
I may just.
All right, well, you should put it in the Konosuba one. That would probably fit the most.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a pretty typical Goblin Slayer campaign. Thunk Rockhard kind of just beat the living shit out of everything that came close to him. The wizards nearly all died.
I was mostly fine.
No, I was entirely fine. It was Orf who nearly died.
Yeah. but to not be surprised at all. We had some good moments of thunk. They added sprinting back in to advanced 5e.
No, it wasn't sprinting. It was rush.
Yeah, sprinting.
Potato,
Sprinting.
potato.
No, there's rush.
But we already had
and
the
then there's
ability.
sprinting.
We already had
Also-
the ability to take the dash action.
Yes, but they added
Yeah, it was
sprinting back
dash.
in. Okay, so dash is merely using your attack action to move again.
Yes.
Sprinting is using a full round action to move ×4 your movement speed.
Yeah, time 4.
Ah, okay, that's what they added back in. Okay.
Okay.
Sprinting
Well,
is
at
great.
least you don't have to take the fucking run feat.
But yeah, so that's what Thunk Rockhard did at one moment, and it was great because he zoomed across the room, proceeded to trip on an invisible rock, or a rock that wasn't there. So instead of being there, I went into the water, and I proceeded
He
to
put hopscotch
action.
and took a dip.
Yeah, I proceeded to action movie dodge like 7 arrows.
By falling in the hole.
The quote of
Yes.
it is like a Matrix movie if you were standing still.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I mean,
I
honestly,
can't forget the Roid Goblin, the running around with 23
Oh, the fucking
strength.
Roy
yeah,
Goblin.
the fucking Roid Goblin who downed a vial of Sky Giant and proceeded to.
Oh, I was hoping it was a goblin who found gauntlets of ogre strength.
No, Sky Giant vial. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, he was still a goblin, so I did one-shot him with max damage, but
After it wore out.
still no.
Yeah, remember the
No.
potion wore off before you got that.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Wait. Oh, I'm thinking of the sneaky boy. The one with the 2 swords.
That one
The one
he
you
drowned.
drowned.
He drowned. I grabbed him.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I remember now.
Sneaky role
You-
played an alligator and
had
fucking
the other one.
snapped out of the water, grabbed it by the neck, and then pulled it down.
Yeah, I pulled him back underwater.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, the one thing I say, I don't like how they made changes to grappling in Advanced 5e because they made it basically into a spell check DC instead of a contesting check, which means that they're rolling a d20 plus their athletics mods plus their strength, and they have to beat your base 8 plus, proficiency plus strength mod.
It's a little bullshit.
So it's like super fucking easy for them to beat.
I think doesn't Monk still get something for grappling? Like some kind of bonus for unarmed combat for that?
It's possible. I mean, you when you grapple now, you get a guaranteed hit in, which the monk's unarmed damage does apply to. Because the guaranteed hit is your unarmed damage plus your strength, and unarmed damage for everyone but monks is 1 plus strength.
Yeah.
If
you take a feat, you're allowed to. Oh no, remember, unarmed damage, unless they changed it for A5e, isn't even unarmed plus strength. It's just 1. You have to have a feat to add your strength.
Yeah, no, they changed it in Advanced 5e, so it adds your stat by default now. Yeah.
Okay.
I
I want to be clear.
So yeah, it's not great.
no
I really
problems
don't
with
like
that.
it. It makes it really easy to break grapple now, and it's like ugh. And so because of the changes they made, like Barbarian's Rage doesn't apply to grappling anymore.
What?
Rage is
Yeah.
supposed to be a flat strength modifier and con mod.
What the fuck are you smoking? No.
Yeah, that's how it was in or was that Greater Rage?
No, that was literally nothing ever. It's never been a thing in 3.0 or higher.
I could have sworn it was flat strength and con mod for the bar.
No,
when he
it gave
went
you a
Rage.
circumstance bonus to your damage and to your con, but it didn't give a strength bonus, I don't think.
It gave a BAB bonus in 3.5. In 5e, it gives you advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Yeah.
And reduction in damage, yes, or we know. We're talking more about the active effects.
He's thinking of Pathfinder. That's what he's thinking of. Pathfinder was the one that
Pathfinder
and
was the one that did that.
it
Yeah.
wasn't a flat bonus. It was a morale bonus, so you couldn't stack it
Yeah.
with like you couldn't stack it with like bear strength or anything.
But yeah, because grappling is no longer a contesting check and instead it's a DC check, you going into a rage doesn't affect their ability to break out of the grapple. So you don't get like advantage on grappling anymore. It's like really dumb. And I was like, that's dumb. And the DM's like, yeah, you're right, that is pretty dumb. And so he gave me a doubling my strength mod for DC.
Was it
I
plus
do
3, wasn't
like
it?
that when I. Sorry, go ahead.
I think he gave you a plus 3.
Yes,
to the
he
check.
doubled my strength mod.
His strength mod is tiny.
My strength mod is 3. So he gave me another 3 because it's
Really?
supposed to give me advantage on strength. So he doubled it.
No,
I mean, that's good.
realize here
I
it
do
was
want
only
to point
3.
out
I thought it was more. Okay then.
doubling your strength is not technically the same as giving you advantage. Advantage is still technically better.
It is, but because it's a DC check and not a contesting check, it's the best you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Now, I do like the fact that when I pointed out that apparently they changed grease so the base version is non-flammable, he was like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. If you take grease, that shit's flammable.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, just make them roll 2 contesting DCs. That might work. Yeah, that might work.
As long as it's both even, then yeah, that would work.
But again, I don't know. I think passive DC bonus might actually be better than rolling 2 DC checks because what's easier to fight, a DC 16 or a DC 13 twice?
Should probably bring that up with Squall. See what he thinks.
Oh,
percentage wise, yes, the 13 twice would technically
really?
be harder to beat, but
Really?
no, in reality, it's the 16.
Yeah. It's like I feel like the 13 is just too easy. It's sort of like a blackjack moment, you know?
No, I don't know. I don't play blackjack.
Okay, well, in blackjack, if you get a 10 or lower, it's always best to hit because you're pretty much guaranteed to not fuck up. But if you have, like, say, a 2 and a 10, it's still better to hit. On a 13, it's still better to hit. On a 14, you start having to think about things because ultimately the amount of cards in the deck that can produce a 21 or lower astronomically drops with each number you increase. Right. So it's like the reverse of that where you really don't have to roll that high. If you are a equal level, all you have to do is roll a 12 or higher, which isn't very hard. But if you have to roll a 15 or higher, proportionally, that's way harder.
Yeah, it's a weird thing where sometimes a flat bonus is better and sometimes like for instance, Pass Without Trace is one of the strongest fucking spells in 5e because not only is it a flat bonus, it's a flat bonus of plus 10, which means that even your basic generic town guard, assuming your DM is using the standard stat block, the basic generic town guard will fail to notice the paladin going clink clank clonk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see DC 16. Yeah.
And then, of course, the other advantage to, of course, the things get really crazy when you have a flat bonus, and then someone else can give a person advantage. That's when you start getting into nonsense territory.
Right, yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Did you guys discuss the funny Wildbow pro tag moment that I posted in the Discord? What did you post in Discord here? Did he post something here? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, all the way up here. Yeah, sorry, no, dude, you got buried quickly. Let's see what we got going on here. Got okay. Kept their phones on and charged it. Now he's leaving. I know he looks suspicious. She grabbed a bag, pulled it around, and got the big red button. It was magical tool they confiscated from character back when she was spying on character for character, and they were allowed to keep it. It was a jammer that jammed technomancy, and it exploded technology in the wider area. So if they were relying on their phones, hospital, we're in a hospital, don't push it. Right. Okay, I mean, it's like... Alright, I mean, it's a decent scene, actually, all things considered. I'm a little bit awkward in how they were, like, getting the button out, but, yeah, this was sure whatever.
Was that a Wild Bow thing?
Yeah, it's a
or was
Wild
that
Bow.
somebody
It's from
writing-
Wild Bow's newest story. Which apparently is just with worm characters, but everyone's worse. Not literally worm characters, just, you know,
XPs.
XPs effectively,
Pretty much
yeah.
farm characters.
Anyway, so because Arn is back, I wanted to celebrate with his favorite section.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Harry
I'm
Potter.
so happy about this. Excellent.
Yeah, we could do Toho, you're right.
No.
Yeah, let's do
Fuck.
Toho, actually. You know what? You raise a good
Wait,
point.
Oh, Gray isn't here. Okay, well, that's fine.
Toho
We can
Harry
escape the
Potter
suffering.
crossover.
To who?
Gray isn't here, so he's fine.
Why? What would be wrong with Gray being here for To who?
Well, he would be suffering too.
Oh, that's fine. I like making Gray suffer.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
To
I
who
think you
project?
Make each other suffer a lot.
Yes, yes, he does. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got the Era 98. This is story when Shrine Maiden first began her adventure. Then Shrine Maiden recalled her life before Gensokyo, part of the Hold You Close series. Okay.
Huh. Okay.
Devil Mansion is a part-timer. V2.
sake.
Generic, boring isekai story. All
Not
right,
that
author. If you say so. Waiting around for a little magic. Remiu's daily routine has started to revolve around Marisa, and she isn't even there. Okay, so there's a lot of romance, a lot more romance, and more
K+.
romance. Cafe
Yeah.
AU,
Just
romance. And then there were none. So a random date. A strange machine is spotted flying above the skies of Gensokyo, clearly from the outside world. The Tengu decide to take matters into their own hands and acquire it. Yukari wants to figure out how it got there, and several very confused soldiers find themselves in a foreign world far from home. Okay. So a bunch of Japanese soldiers end up in Magic Land.
What is this, a fucking Gate crossover?
I guess.
Sounds like Gate, yeah.
Wait, no, it's 1945. Okay, so it's fucking Imperial Japan.
Yep. So let's see
There actually,
here.
there is
Romance.
actually a fucking Imperial
romance.
Japan isekai story. Or manga. It's
The
actually kinda
Gold
good.
Link Incident. In search of his creator, a mysterious spirit made out of smoke residue receives a tip of a certain girl that can travel to a Mr. Iosi realm outside the world.
Oh god.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Hold
god.
on. I'm Lost World. Almost like a launchpad for my story, so that's why the first 2 chapters. What the fuck?
What the fuck are you reading?
Your cursor is literally over it.
Oh, we'll get to that. Unaware of the change he was about to
Oh.
experience and cause, could this realm be the key to imprisoning his creator?
Huh?
What? A bunch
I'm
of
just fucking confused.
a bunch of OCs belong to me, and Toho Project belongs to not me. Okay, sure. Alright. The Lost Child. A young girl was summoned into land of Gensoko. However, her memories were lost. With the aid of the residents, she tries to fit in. I am running out of space, so I'm going to make this summary quicker. I'm Lost World, almost like Launchpad for my story, so that's why first chapters are similar. I am planning on turning this into crossover, but that would spoil it, so I'm leaving it in the Toho section.
Okay.
Author's cancer.
I literally
I think-
copied someone else's story, but I'm gonna make it a crossover instead, so that's why I didn't put it in the crossover section. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting, author, interesting.
I thought he might be referring to the gotcha game, Lost Word, but I guess not.
Nope.
He could win the role of I'm Lost, which might be another fic.
Yeah, that's
Nope,
probably also
he's
good.
referring to Lost World, which is, I'm assuming, another fic.
Yeah. Probably.
Let's see, cringe stuff. Scorched Western Dragon Toho Project fanfic by 2KXK, a Toho Project fanfic. A story about half dragon, but not half parentheses human, who get warped into alternative timeline Gensoko of the future by fortunate accident. Co-created by other guy, also this guy. Assisted by 3 more guys, but they don't have accounts. I'm not native English speaker, so there might be grammar errors sometimes.
Oh my fucking god. I have not missed this at all.
And yet you still return.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still here.
Posted a quick screenshot in the podcast chat. I
This
do
is
not
my
believe the author.
This
when
is
he
my
says
first
that.
fanfic, so I hope this turns out okay. This is also a Toho fanfic of Lost World. When I say I am referring to the main character of the story. That isn't what that isn't a what, wait.
Sneaky, you can do it. I believe in you.
This
You didn't
isn't
fuck that up.
a what if I was in Toho story. It's not
not a
a self-insert, OC. To be honest, I just wanted to write a story with characters in my head, and I liked it. So hopefully enjoyable despite my terrible writing, and as spiel go, I don't own any character. Well, I don't really get this whole disclaimer shit. It's like, dude, you are posting on a fanfiction website.
Because it was the thing everybody felt they had to do at the time in order to keep from getting
I
their
know,
shit
but
banned.
we have fully reached culture 2 of monkey right now, okay?
Yeah.
The monkey doesn't know why it's labeling a disclaimer on its story. It's just what all the other monkeys do, so it does it too.
Pretty
We're
much.
almost at oh shit, what's it called? The cargo cult level.
Yes. Now, if only we could, if only we could summon the gods and drop an ion cannon down on some of these stories.
Oh, so we're talking
Inshallah,
about
one day.
news now.
Young Maiden Chronicle. That's cringe and edgy, and this is a fan remake of a bunch of other games. Okay. So it's literally just them writing down the same dialogue but changing things. Okay, cool. Marisa catches Rimu cheating on her, and she can only turn to Yukari to have fuck.
You know, that actually reminds me of a very funny thing. There was an interview with Soon, the creator of Toho,
Yes.
where he was asked, well, because there's a lot of like Yuri gay shipping in the fandom.
Yes.
What is the actual canonical stance on that? His answer was very based. Canonically, there are no gay characters in Toho.
Ooh.
Based.
Wow.
Everyone is straight.
Everyone is straight.
Wow.
Not a single gay person in Toho.
And
Interesting.
there's not a single male in this entire story either, so...
Based.
No, there's like one human-ish. Renosuke, the shopkeeper.
It's canon harem.
Yes, apparently.
Well, no, he's just a shopkeeper. Nobody gives a fuck about him.
Oof, rough. Isekai with Toho cheat by Shy Writer 102. A group summon occurred and everyone inside is transferred to another world. RMC gains skill to transform into Toho character and gain Toho ability. At first he was happy, only found out that his power did more than transform his body. Read his hardship Toho character interacting with New World as they controlling their own body.
Why does that have 122,000 words? 123,000 actually.
V2.
No. Also, I'm a bit interested in the 1-2 above that one, the transdimensional blitzkrieg one.
Yeah. Okay.
That
What?
sounds-
Of course you
funny.
would.
Transdimensional Blitzkrieg, multiverse, yokai human, supplemented with advanced technology, found in a certain universe tainted by fantasy Blitzkrieg scourge, and they intend to fix it all. Sure thing, whatever. I don't fucking care about any of that. I'm more interested in how this
That's a lot of
guy
words.
wrote 28 chapters, 122,000 words of a story of a dude whose superpower is that his body gets transformed into and hijacked by Toho characters.
Yeah.
That's like the
This
worst.
is actually
it's like
James
the
D.
worst form of
Fox's
Shazam.
Outs account,
Yeah.
True.
and it is that one wormfic but Toho.
It's like, yes, but it's also, it's like the worst Shazam power ever. You see, you yell Shazam, and then you don't fucking remember anything that happens until you wake up like Trevor in GTA 5, and you're just on some fucking island in your underwear with like a beer in your hand.
God, imagine
no.
transforming into Yukari and then you have to deal with the consequences one day afterwards. The fuckery.
Lord, give me one more chance. The story follows Zen, the 16-year-old Antichrist.
What?
Woo!
Huh? What? Okay, fair enough.
Of a religion.
The 16-year-old's Antichrist. There's an S there.
Yes, he's pluralized. Antichrist of a religion made by carrion tier eldritch monster that consume and turn human into its follower, Mandela Catalog style. During one of chase between Zen and one of its follower, he got sent back in time to Gensoko of 2023, and he now have to find way to escape Gensoko. Can he go back? What can he do? Who know?
This person is 15.
Probably.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
09. They were born in 09. It is very clearly
Oh,
stated,
2409, yeah. That means
They
they're
are 14.
They are 14 years old. Oh, my God.
Fuck.
Curse of ages.
Okay.
Well, it could be 24th of September.
No,
True.
they're American. They don't write dates like that.
Sure.
Yes, I'm 100% sure we do not put the day before the month.
Wait, no, like, are they actually American? I guess I didn't
Oh
see
yeah,
the
no.
profile.
I mean, they're fucking English. So I
I
mean,
mean, Xuan Win doesn't really sound like an English name to me.
oh yeah. Well, neither does Jose, but here we are. Okay.
Yeah, true.
I still cannot get over the fact that fucking the J makes it an R sound in Spanish. Why?
Oh,
Huh?
What?
Well,
Ho. That's more of an
That's
H.
That's an
H
H.
R.
That's a fucking A.
Where
Yo,
did you
I'm
get
Excuse me. That is an R sound in Portuguese. That is my mistake. I am just used to
bro.
thinking it like that.
So,
It's an H sound.
oh, I'm sorry. Horny Prime, we gotta update your nickname now.
Oh no. Horny
Journey Prime.
Pride.
Oh,
The sound of the H
Well,
is an
at
R sound.
least-
So
At least the J's not a Y, as in Icelandic, anything up there.
Yeah.
Oh, reminder that the fucking Greek question mark is a fucking semicolon.
The fuck you say?
What?
Yes, which means that you
Yeah,
can
true.
break JavaScript programs by using a Greek semicolon instead of
Yeah,
a
well,
Greek question mark
actually,
instead of a semicolon.
Yeah.
Most IDEs will just autofix now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
The prank doesn't really work anymore. Believe me, I've
It
tried.
has been patched.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Oh, sorry, most compilers. That's what I mean. But, yeah, same thing.
I mean, if you fucking go through with an IDE, it will autocomplete. And,
Yeah.
and
When
fix
you
it.
compile the code,
Yeah.
it'll just fucking interpret it as normal semicolon.
Also, the largest way to counter that is just put a equivalency sign at the top of your script of a Greek semicolon equals semicolon, and it fixes it usually.
Yep.
Favor trade. John Graham has wound up in Gensoko. How? He doesn't know. Why? He doesn't know. What he does know is that he needs to find way to make a living. Armed with the abilities of his favorite MMO, he decides to use them to open favor trade, where he trades for cash and food to make a living. And let's be honest, it's really not going to help him. I almost don't even want to know what his favorite MMO is, but I can almost tell you it's Final Fantasy. Almost tell you it's Final Fantasy. Or, it could be Genshin Impact.
Does that count as an MMO?
Yes. I'm sorry, if Lost Ark can count as an MMO, Genshin Impact can count as an MMO.
Again.
I would say Lost Ark is definitely more of an MMO.
It's Diablo 4 can count as MMO.
Does Genshin have
that's more true.
multiplayer anymore?
Is who to what now?
Genshin has
Four-person
multiplayer, but it's
Yeah, it's got multiplayer.
4-person.
Yeah.
I think it's like 4-person co-op
Yeah.
or something.
It's 4-person.
They actually got co-op working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
in
been working
dungeons,
since day one.
as far as
Well,
I'm aware, only in
no.
dungeons.
yeah.
Okay,
No.
then that's
It's-
not
it-
an MMO. It's just a fucking
No, it
online.
was working in the overworld.
Oh,
day
was
one.
it? Okay.
Yeah, since day
Yeah.
one. When Genshin came out, Gray, I, and someone else played it
Not
for like
me.
a week.
Probably like Shadow or something. He's a gotcha whore.
Probably.
Tuhu, aimless, mystified Earthlight. When Remiu and Marisa find strange young special woman sleeping near Hakurai Shrine, Gensokyo veteran incident resolver assume it'll be business as usual. Meanwhile, Luca is lost and confused. She doesn't know anything about yokai gods or anything. And now she thought she knew about her life. It'd been uprooted, leaving her only with one objective. Find answers, apparently, which is not what I would say. I would say survive. That would have been a way better finisher. But, women. So I guess you gotta make it about,
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have Starfield. Oh, hey, look, man, Starfield might be good. You don't know that it's
I
gonna
think
be
he
bad.
means Star Rail.
No, he's
Oh,
referring
Star
to the
Rail,
new
right?
Honkai game, Star Rail.
Yes. With they made Makima, I believe, right? They added Makima recently to the game.
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
I have
No,
no
there's a
idea.
character that reminds people of Makima, due to the whole, people being
Literally
horny,
copying her fucking character model.
no. Eh,
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
yeah, Kafka, yeah.
Yeah,
Aura
that's not
would
the
know
same
this, wouldn't he?
No,
Huh.
if you watch
yeah.
her fucking reveal trailer, she's wearing the Makima suspenders and everything. Not her in-game
Oh yeah,
model.
it's okay. We just borrowed your homework. We changed
By
it
the
a
way,
little bit.
I will say it was
Yes.
incredibly funny
Because
walking
suspenders
around in
hasn't been a
Tokyo and
thing
just
for a
seeing
long
random
time.
like anime ads. Like just fucking random Honkai Star Rail
Oh,
ads.
speaking of, this is actually relevant. So, shockingly, I get to talk about technology on a fanfiction podcast and have it be actually relevant.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't heard yet, Blue Archive is planning to
Okay.
include chat AI for your favorite
Oh.
waifu in Blue Archive.
I hate
This is
Blue
a
Oh,
Archive.
mistake.
no.
This is a
I
mistake.
I
This is a
unironically
mistake.
fucking hate Blue
no.
Archive.
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot describe the rage
They
that
are
Blue
going to
Archive
give your
instills in me.
e-girlfriend a mouth, and she will scream, "Buy more Blue Archive."
That would I
get done
don't
with it.
like that.
I've
Yeah.
okay.
And another great
So-
question that was actually raised about this whole thing is what happens when Blue Archive shuts down?
Mass suicide,
Bueno.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, so
Fucking
I use
inshallah.
Twitter. I know, a shame,
No,
Mhm.
kill yourself.
but
Yeah, wow.
I
Yeah.
keep seeing like images of people that let me check out chat AI for a random character.
Right.
They 3 sentences. Like they talk to the character like they make 3 posts. The first post is already the character responding with the most wild fetish thing, like always.
Oh, yep, yep.
That is inescapable. It is everywhere. Every single character in any media, like instantly fetish,
Yeah,
and that is
Oh,
gonna
of course.
go so horribly wrong considering a Blue Archives fan base.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
Kill them all.
100%. And the best part is they're probably gonna fucking absolutely butcher it and not have it be, like, individualistic. It's probably gonna be, like, some sort of, like, grouped neural network instead of having instances of the AI that refer to the neural network. And so, so it's probably gonna do shit like call them by the wrong name.
Ooh.
Extremely fucking funny.
They could easily do that by just calling
Yeah,
whatever the fuck is the
Yeah, just call the in-game name.
Yeah,
yeah,
that.
that's fair. Yeah.
And also what was it again that you guys found out during the podcast? Connie.school, and that went to the Blue Archive.
Yeah. Man,
What?
that's not official though. That's some guy who just bought the domain.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
If you go to
yes,
Connie.school,
that guy.
the
Yeah,
website.
yeah, I
Okay, that
remember
was
that. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
some dude being funny.
That was
Yeah.
that was really funny, and it was one of those moments where it was just like, ooh, are they serious?
Thankfully, not in this case.
I don't know. You say thankfully. I say, there needs to be at least one company.
I just fucking hate Blue Archive, honestly.
That's fair. Completely understandable. Supportable position, even.
The rage it fucking inspires
Yeah.
is immeasurable.
Let's take a look at something else, like Pokemon. Pokemon.
Gotta fuck them all, I guess.
That's only in science stories.
True.
No. I'm not a pokey.
Sign, you
Nope.
have literally put,
You are
did you know?
furry!
You have literally
You
made a
are
Vaporeon say, did you
furry!
know? You
Showing-
have no ground to stand on. Your argument is invalid, and you
I
are
had her
old.
do the meme to be funny. Fuck off.
Surely. Surely he's just memeing.
No. To be fair, I was the one that told him to do that because that was pretty funny.
See, there you go. Blame Sneaky.
Nah, no, I'm gonna blame you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure Max and Atin will both back me up on this one. If you do what I say, that's just a pretty stupid thing to do.
Yeah, no, that's your own fault, man.
It is.
Sign, you posted a lot of humanoid Vaporeon. You're still being held accountable. No, dude, that is not, bro. She is not 20% or less.
The humanoid Vaporeon I posted was.
Surely. Surely.
You know, technically speaking, Vaporeon is actually just made of water, so its form is more of a familiarity association than actually its
She
body.
could actually transform into a human or human shape.
I mean,
Is a
theoretically.
slime more or less furry than a human-shaped Vaporeon?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a human-shaped Vaporeon. It could just literally be a person.
I mean, a slime isn't a fucking furry anyway. It doesn't have
And
fur.
now, admittedly, it's going to be a person made of water, and you won't be able to tell that probably until you stick your dick into it. But
There are people who are into that.
Yeah, you.
Gura,
Yeah, Gura.
Yeah.
yeah, fucking
Sign.
Gura comes on fucking screen, be like, "If I was a slime girl, wouldn't you want to play with me?" It's like, Jesus Christ, Gura.
What the fuck did I come back to?
Hello, Atin.
Gura.
Welcome
What the
back.
fuck is? What is Gura saying this? What deranged shit is
And
Gura
her
up to?
slime
So,
girl
Gura,
fetish.
yeah, Gura was revealing more of her slime girl fetish on stream recently, and she said, "Wouldn't you want me to be a slime shark cat girl? Because, like, then you could play with me. You know, like, stick your hand in her and do shit with her slime."
Yes.
Trying to keep it PG, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, stick your hand in there. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, she keeps fucking favoriting and reposting all the slime girl Gura art too. So
Of course.
Well, learning more about Gura every day.
I expect nothing less.
extremely cultured.
And why she is the best VTuber.
Oh god.
I contest the best, but definitely nothing.
Pokemon Chronicles Red, Blue, Yellow childhood rival Josh Dale and Ryan Oak compete to earn 8 badges and become champion, while Ash Delaney works to complete his Pokedex and find herself in conflict with Team Rocket. Wow. Honestly,
This motherfucker.
it's really an up in the air throw job here.
Oh
of
shit!
Who's the main character really? Like, Ash Delaney? Is that the OC self-insert, or is Josh Dale, or is it Ryan Oak?
So this is how I found out that Insane World of Pokemon has updated, huh?
Yeah,
Well then.
Insane World of Pokemon updated. It's like, all right. Female author, by the way. Okay, yep. So I saw that one coming. You know, I fucking I twigged on to it. My brain did some computations. I figured out the puzzle. Yep.
He did the math.
I did the math.
math is
Hisuian
mathing, but it
Search.
shouldn't be.
Kale is normal guy who go through normal life. Sadly, after being broken up with, Hoopa decide to have fun and transport him to World of Pokemon. What he will find in this darker world of Pokemon. Well, you know what he'll find in the darker world of Pokemon? He'll find the. Can we get an Alpha Gardevoir here?
Oh god.
Someone get some Alpha Gardevoir posting.
Hang on.
Yeah, of course Cyan has it.
Quick, something solar.
I'll post this link here. and then I'll post a smug face, and then Sign can go ahead and post his.
This is PG enough.
Did you read it?
No, I mean
Ah,
the image.
yes.
The
What's
image.
It's PG enough. I guess.
Why are there V's? What?
Apparently, I had to dig a little.
So anyway, fire burns. Did you guys know fire burns?
Nah.
Eric Voldby is aspiring
Only if you're
Pokemon breeder with the
Yeah,
goal
he's
of
gonna
becoming the best
breeding, huh?
breeder. He's gonna breed really hard. However,
Alright,
his
Side. Is this your ult?
However, his journey will take many mysterious twists and turns. I'm sure it will, author. I am
Yes.
sure it will.
I hope it's not just Sneaky losing his mind.
Anthro Pokemon times Human New Love Edition! Fan continuation of Anthro Pokemon times Human series! This will be continuation!
So this is Sign's alt.
Yeah.
Real.
Dreams of the destitute. Daniel Ingram had a rough childhood, but he's determined to turn his life around as he enters into adulthood and sets off his journey west with a newly licensed Pokemon trainer. With no family, friends, or place to call home, he hopes that with a little work and dedication, he can make a place for himself in this harsh world, because orphans can have dreams, right?
No. Illegal.
Realistic Pokemon AU! OC times Gardevoir!
You know what? No.
Yeah. Yeah. Understandable reaction.
I was about to ask, so who joined? And then
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, I have to click.
I was
like
gonna
it.
say
Yeah,
Alolan,
I'm
but he kinda.
Why is it that this fucking podcast just has the best fucking timing when it comes to this shit?
It sure as
I-
hell has the most.
I think it's
cursed
just you,
timing.
Sneaky, honestly.
Oh, what can I say? I'm special like that.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
especially,
so
indeed.
speaking of special, I'm gonna go fill up this last hour with my power hour drink.
Oh
Basic.
no.
There you go.
Oh.
There's an alpha shiny
I'll drink to
Gardevoir
that, Sneaky.
in the degenerate corner.
Okay, so I ran out of that German alcohol that I was adding to the drink earlier, and so I just defaulted to using some Maker's Mark. Doesn't smell too bad.
It's not supposed to smell.
Yes, it is.
It's fucking whiskey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to smell really hard.
Yeah.
What kind of whiskey have
mean,
you been
okay.
drinking?
Listen, technically,
Russian
you are
whiskey?
correct, but it should be the kind of thing where you take a sniff of it and then you can't smell anything.
That's
It
fair.
just murders all of your nose.
Oh, so it should burn your nose hairs off.
Okay, well, dude, it's only fucking whiskey. It ain't like fucking goddamn spirits.
The lack of Discord sound from the Twitch clip really does make this like worse, but still pretty funny.
It's
once you
it
realize
makes
that
it great, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you realize that he just pops in at the bottom and then just nope. Still great.
Who popped in?
No, sir.
Nose.
Ah,
I clipped it.
I still, by the way,
Mm.
I am just very glad that we as a chat determined that you can, in fact, ready the nuclear launch detected through the soundboard, but we need to make a soundboard of people entering and leaving the chat.
Okay.
I got you. I got you. Hang on.
I you know what? I trust no one in this chat to use it responsibly, which is why I think it's a good idea.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go. I have them all.
That is You see that? That right there? That is true evil.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well, you didn't add it to this server.
No, I can do that later.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
I need to actually go track down the fucking MP3 files.
Nuclear launch detected.
So that's what that is.
Anyway, yeah,
Atin really living up to his Chicago heritage.
indeed, he's trying to fill
Indeed.
the chat with bullets here. God damn it. I hate it when your nose is like below me, and then I'm like, okay, fine, and then I blow my nose, and then nothing comes out. And I'm like, oh, why?
I didn't know you and Noser had that kind of relationship, Sneaky.
Oh, hey, Hard Enough updated too. That's good. That's good. Good story. Hard Enough, I recommend it.
Alright.
Self-insert OC, as Brock.
Nice.
Which one is that? I think the
The hard Brock.
chat,
Hard Enough.
chat is blocking it.
Yeah, I know.
Did
I'm
Did I see
telling
that
you
on
it.
QQ?
I'm informing you it. But yeah, there's a better version of it on QQ
Oh,
Better.
Why is it better?
because it's on QQ, and you know exactly what's on
Fair.
QQ.
Mm.
Fair.
But
Alright.
also, apparently the torture scenes were also removed from the fanfiction version, from what I've heard.
Okay.
Torture scenes.
Yeah, so self-insert OC spends a couple years as Brock at this point, and then
no.
Team Rocket decides they're going to try and
Sneaky, You
threaten.
should probably scroll up just a little bit. The last little fic in there is questionable.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
no,
it's
it's
that
the-
guy!
it's the
It's the
motherfucker!
fart guy!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yep,
My
Why
presence
does he keep
has,
showing up?
because he's...
Poland.
How many stories does this dude have now?
Too many!
Oh, well, he had another 800 since we last checked.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Do not. Jesus Christ! What
actually-
the fuck is this profile?
Yep. Oh, it crashed my
Yeah. No, that's just the fart guy.
Yep, that is a
Profile.
story listing. So it has about as many tags as your average AO3 story.
True.
Oh, so it's underachieving.
But yeah, I have my own page on TV tropes.
What?
Yeah, you know, I am so unsurprised. It is actually astounding.
What the fuck is this? Wait. To help me write more fanfiction freely and to free up the fanfic space here while at the same time letting me have two places to write more fanfiction, I am also on Archive of Our Own and Pastebin.
Pastebin? Oh
Paste
my god.
bin.
I also have my own Dan Boru.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't think I want to click that one.
Yeah, no, you do
No.
not.
It's
That is,
Sure, isn't it?
That qualifies as a cognito hazard, Sneaky.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Anyway, yeah, it's obvious I'm starting to get up there in age. I'm not able to churn out as much fan fiction as I used to be able to.
Thank fuck.
So he's
Oh,
approaching
what a
science
shame.
age.
I'm officially now on Tumblr and Twitter. Don't expect me to be doing shipping nonsense.
That's where this man throws the line?
That's this
That's
man's
where he
line.
draws the
That is
line.
this man's line. Yep.
Oh my
Dude
lord.
writes 4,000 fics about girls shitting their pants. And he draws the line at shipping.
Well, don't you know hand holding is degenerate?
I fucking hate Nazis.
I mean, I do as well. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with this, though.
One of the largest... So they did this massive study, and they found out that people that identified on center authoritarian, leaning right, so also typically Nazi beliefs, their largest fetish by a mile was scat.
I see.
Whose was?
I should be more surprised than I am.
People
Center-right
obsessed with authoritarianism and on the right like scat.
No, I don't buy that because they always manipulate these kinds of things to show some kind of a political agenda.
I mean,
Okay,
it
well,
might
if
be
the,
their-
no, I would agree
The-
with
the
you,
ones
except
The
I-
other ones were worse.
Yeah,
Like,
I would agree with you,
Yeah.
except if
I
you
would
looked at the
agree.
rest of the
Yeah.
graph,
Mhm.
literally almost 90% of the fetishes, and boy, were there some really fucked up fetishes, 90% of the fetishes were in the lib left section. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
if anything, it was a lib right psyop against the other 3 squares.
We are winning.
Blue-
And they didn't even get pedophilia. Lib left got pedophilia.
Well, of course, live left with pedophilia. What do
Of
you
course
mean?
they did.
That's where all the T words. the T
I
people
know,
are.
but the joke is that lib right's all for pedophilia.
Yeah. You know, and Capistan and all that.
Yeah. Also, on that
Recreation
note,
nukes.
I'm on Sonic
Of course.
Stadium and DK Vine.
Also, no, Pedro, it's medicinal nukes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's medicinal nukes.
Medicinal nukes.
excuse me.
I have to know.
My emotional
Sneaky,
support.
that is a dangerous game you're playing. You should probably not share that screen.
I have to know.
Oh lord.
Or I can crash my... Yup,
It is
here we
trying
go.
to protect you.
Is a very prolific, very
Ve-
insane fanfic author.
Yeah, no, that is entirely correct.
He often notes that he is a bit off when it comes to his sanity, as some of his more well-known fics have shown. Sometimes he is lazy, but when he's not lazy, I am the novel.
When he is not lazy, God weeps.
The novel. I have to know.
Don't share that.
The novel, a Seinfeld story.
Oh,
George
no.
Costanza wants to tell everyone about his new novel, and Kramer manages to flush a VHS tape down the toilet.
What?
That
Shit?
sounds like a euphemism. I do not want to know.
It's not a euphemism.
Okay. Which are even
you're
at
talking about the
times
episode.
requested. You don't know what you're getting when you read his stuff. No, you know! You know exactly!
You know damn well what you're going into.
Yeah, you know exactly what you're getting into when you click on his stuff. Luckily for us, he's a weird guy. Lucky he's a man who can positively do all the things to make us laugh or cry. He's a crazy guy. Okay, yeah, we got the Family Guy, yeah. Okay. He also has a fanfiction account on Archive of Our Own, Pastebin, DK Vine, Twitter, Tumblr,
Twitter
blog.
link is threatening. That has
Yeah.
a threatening aura.
It's got a threat.
Menacing.
No, yeah, it's
It has an aura of
mm.
doom, that's for certain.
All right, well,
Like,
what?
Like Twitter, Tumblr, Buru. That is the trifecta of hell right there.
Yeah, that's the Twitter, Tumblr, and Boru is the trifecta of I've learned too much.
Forbidden knowledge, right?
Yeah. Waluigi's Rabid City Encounter, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario and Rabbids. while Luigi is relaxing, and then the rabbits show up and get him into hairy trouble. I don't like how he.
boy.
I don't like how he phrased that.
It's
Yeah.
labeled as G.
I do live.
Surely.
Don't trust it.
Surely.
Why is French fries a tag?
No. No. Do not.
Mm.
Waluigi. Waluigi. And that's all. There is no summary. There is also no label.
Yoshi Kart Racing Deluxe. Okay. Okay, so
No,
I'm.
those are
No.
tags. Those
Those are-
sure are tags.
Yep. Oh, fart fetish is in there. Of course there are. Yep.
Of course it's in there.
Yep. It's in. It's in
Why
the.
wouldn't it?
Well, no, because the thing is that so far I hadn't seen any fart fetish stories, and I was like, did he save AO3 for his not hyper degenerate stories? And then,
Nope.
no, no. He didn't.
Also,
He
notice
didn't.
fart fetish still labeled as T though.
Yes.
I mean, while disgusting, I guess technically there's no sex.
Don't
No.
Yep.
don't try to
Yep.
justify this, Satin.
Please.
Yep. All right. Thank you for once again scarring our brain matter, Yoshizilla.
Is this Sign's first encounter with this man?
No.
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 Really?
No.
Unfortunately.
When was the first one? I don't.
It's like a
recall
year and a
where,
half
right?
ago, dude, like 2
I think it
years
was like
ago.
one of the first times when he was on the podcast, right?
Oh
Was-
yeah. Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a while ago now.
Yeah.
Sign has been here for like a year.
3.
Maybe more.
No,
No,
not 3.
for the podcast.
And it's
Oh.
not been 3 years.
It has
2
not been
maybe?
3 years.
No,
It's
No.
been maybe a year.
a bit more than a year,
Well,
maybe a little bit
SDM
less.
is like a year and a half, I think.
Yeah, he joined at the same time. I somehow managed to convince this man to join.
Yeah.
I still have no idea how.
Did it on a lark.
I can't escape. I'm trying to leave. It won't let me leave.
Did it leave you stuck
Oh, no.
in this screen?
It-
no.
It just keeps freezing.
Control key and hit
You're being
W.
punished for your hubris.
I can't exit it. They won't let me.
F4.
No, there is
Chill
no
it with
escape.
Task Manager.
Oh, it seems to have worked. Hold on. There it
Yeah,
is.
I had to
Just kill
murder it in the
process.
back alley.
His power was too strong.
Oh, God.
So you tell me if this tell me if this is fair, right? Closing a program is like asking someone to leave the premise. You know, task manager is like getting security to escort them off the premise. And then task kill is like you just take out a fucking gun and just pop them.
Yes.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Because, like, even task manager tries to gracefully shut down the task, and then task kill is just like, nope, you're shutting down. I don't care if this, like, destroys the operating system. You are shutting down now. Your data will be truncated. Everything will be left in a hanging state of limbo. I don't care. Die.
The program will be closed.
I wasn't asking.
This is not a request.
This is a threat.
All right. So now that we've witnessed that, let's go somewhere else. Like, oh, the other favorite section of Arn.
Fucking Ruby, really? I have some self-respect, you know?
You have self-respect. How do
What?
you manage that?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's difficult, but sometimes
it's a bold statement there, Cotton.
You know, well, some, not a lot, but exists.
False attribution. Everyone has a dream. That is false. What separates them is what they're willing to do to get there. Ted Kaczynski, rest in peace.
Real.
The three
R.I.P.
students enroll at Beacon Academy. Can you imagine a fucking isekai with like Ted Kaczynski, John Brown,
Fuck.
and like Mao Zedong?
No.
That sounds funny as hell.
Sign.
No.
Hello.
Hey,
No.
Sign, you want to get banned from QQ?
Oh Jesus, I would.
Turbo Bandit.
And the fourth member of their group? You thought it was going to be Hitler. It's Mussolini.
I guess he's a useless
No,
sidekick.
just
Just go
straight
for
Lenin
Lenin.
or Stalin.
Yeah,
Well,
Lenin.
no, we already have communism being represented by Mao Zedong.
It's Chinese communism, though.
Yeah, that's
The
yeah.
the hijinks between Lenin and Mao would be something.
That's true. That's true.
You did it wrong. I did it exactly as you showed me how to do it.
I did it from this book! I didn't write this book! Yes, you did. Your name's on it. Wrong book.
Listen, just hang on a minute. As we've learned from the mighty
No,
places of
even better.
Twitter, just because someone's name is on it doesn't mean they, endorse it.
Well, I mean, the
Sure.
Communist Manifesto was written by him, so they kind of did
No,
have to
that's
endorse
that's
it.
Marx.
Oh, Marx,
Not-
right. Yeah, my bad,
not Lenin.
yeah. I was gonna say, Che Guevara. There we
No,
go.
Marx wrote the playbook. I mean, not Marx. Lenin wrote the playbook for the destruction of the West.
Yeah.
He's the one who wrote that big list of things to do.
Yeah, so instead of Lenin, Che Guevara.
So you'd
Fair
have
enough.
him just start killing random people and terrorizing.
I'm sorry. And you think Ted Kaczynski, John Brown, and Mao Zedong are somehow going to not be doing that?
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh
fair.
yeah, that's
No,
right.
I think
Che
Uncle Ted
Guevara is
would,
gonna
you
be
know-
the extremist of them all. Yes.
Yeah, Uncle Ted would kind of narrow his targets down to the government at least.
Why are we talking about the patron saint of Illinois?
The most cursed isekai.
Ted Kaczynski, Che Guevara, Mao Zedong, and fuck was the last one again? John Brown.
John Brown.
Ted Kaczynski, like isekai with Ted Kaczynski and a caveman. Living
What do you mean
between.
he's a caveman? Return to monkey.
How long do you think it'll be before they make a Ted Kaczynski movie? And it's called like I Am the Bomb.
It is currently being made by Wendigoon.
I was about to
And
say
it
2
is
to
a
3
3-hour
years.
long YouTube video.
Okay, well,
It
I
counts.
mean Hollywood, not
Hollywood, I give it 5 years.
a memorial tribute by Wendigoon.
I can't believe that he died like 2 weeks into the video making process for Wendigoon.
Well, he knew it was his time. By that, I mean the cancer got him. By that, I mean the FBI
The
got him.
cancer.
Fucking
The cancer.
poisoned by the feds. Yeah,
Yep.
the cancer. Yeah,
The
right.
same guys who got Epstein.
Yeah.
He was
Cancer.
actually
Damn you,
killed by a
cancer!
crab.
Oh, that's right. Epstein was killed by a crab. I forgot. Yeah.
Return to Crab.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got carcinated away.
Yeah, actually, when they found his body split into crabs and ran away. That's why it took so long to examine it.
Sure.
Oh, no.
They pulled on Amelia Earhart.
They had
those
to hunt
coconut
down
crabs.
all. Yes, I see. They had to hunt down each
Fucking Amelia
individual
Earhart.
crab.
Yeah, they had to hunt down all 99 crabs, which are only revealed upon the harvest moon, which is every 4 days.
Also, I just want to say, super fucked. The him being split into 99 crabs and me thinking this. Do you want to know what one of the quests is in Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3?
Crabs.
A clown has been murdered. We are required to find all of his body pieces to reassemble him to prove that he's dead to the person who runs his circus. I'm like, bringing you his severed torso isn't enough? I gotta find the hands and the feet too, which have been made into an art installation?
Is the twist that he lives?
You can tell by
Assembling
the
the body is like putting
Atin?
Exodia back together.
you can tell by the silence. You can tell
Is
by
the
the
twist
silence.
that he's alive?
No, I don't know, because I have not, I haven't finished that part. I haven't found all the pieces of the clown. I have not assembled the forbidden one yet. Cause boy, whoever turned him into an art installation also turned him into a fucking scavenger hunt.
Why are the crabs? Why are there?
Why are there crabs there? Yeah, it's a good question, Sneaky. Why are the crabs there?
I mean, honestly, I'd just be scooping those motherfuckers into a plastic bag and be like, "Well, I'm gonna eat these motherfuckers."
Yeah, free crabs.
Hey, lunch.
Well, that was the funniest fucking thing. So my dorm in Japan was located right next to like a small river, and I didn't know this when I went there. But in Japan,
It was the
there's a lot of-
suicide river?
Yeah.
No. In Japan, there's a lot of river crabs.
Ah.
So I, on multiple instances, found crabs climbing the walls of my dorm building, and just like sitting outside the doors of the apartments and shit,
Wow.
just like hanging out. It's really nice.
Oh, sweet. Window
Were you
crab.
allowed to eat them, or were they like toxic?
I
and
mean,
shit?
I don't think they were necessarily toxic, but I wouldn't fucking try it. We weren't allowed to like deep fry shit in the dorm,
And
and
they do
I'm
live
not fucking
in
like
a
trying
city
crab without deep
river.
frying it.
And
Well,
they live in a city river.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
a
fair.
rural area, but still
Yeah.
not great. However, free crab.
Free pets.
You can bring them home, but the crabs in the river are free.
The government doesn't want you to know, but the crabs are free. You can bring them home.
Exactly. I have 487 crabs.
I love that. That just reminded me. Are you guys aware of Urban Rescue Ranch?
Oh yeah.
No.
He's a dude from Waco that is basically has been making a YouTube channel just rescuing animals, turning his property into like a rescue ranch. He literally grabbed a duck from the pond that was abandoned. He literally just went to his city's park, found a duck that was like clearly domesticated and someone abandoned, and he was like, "Oh hey, free duck," and brought it home. He did the thing.
He did the thing.
Okay, he did the thing.
The government doesn't want you to know.
It's like a cat, but it's a duck.
Exactly. Free.
Heart to heart, Yang and Juan are both people who have suffered.
And who now?
Juan.
One.
You know, of One Direction.
Corn.
No, one or, you know.
Hold on, that has to be a thing. Hold on.
Did you not know about that?
One erection, you mean?
You didn't know about One
I love
Direction?
the label for this. Hold on.
Yeah, you didn't.
One Direction reality.
Yeah, you didn't know about this?
Yeah, this is real, bro.
I did not. Philippines. That's why I didn't know.
Of course.
Yeah. Blame Nexus.
Also, I was 10, so
One Direction Pro Wrestling is an Australian-based stable.
Okay.
Why do they call a group of wrestlers a stable?
It
A
Top
Because they
10
horse
things the
around.
government doesn't want you to
In
know.
professional wrestling, a stable is a group of wrestlers who are within a promotion who have a common element, such as friendships, storylines, managers, storylines. Okay? They said storylines
It's
twice.
called a stable because they horse around.
Members: Tough One, Giant One, Romantic One, Funny One. He's the funny one.
Tickle they are funny bone, did it?
He's the tough one. He's the giant one. Yeah, having fun there, Chucklefuck. I like my puns. Fuck you.
So do I.
Yeah.
This was unironically funny.
He's one of the
I'm laughing.
boys.
I'm laughing very hard.
He's one of the boys.
One of us. One of us.
I feel like as Juan, you have to really have a great sense of humor, or just change your name. Because like everyone's gonna be making jokes about your name constantly, always.
It's
Non-stop,
Swan
surely.
Yeah.
One or two jokes.
It sounds
Yeah,
like a
one or
problem
two.
one must live with.
Yeah. One must indeed
You're all going
live.
to the deepest pits of hell.
Is anyone?
It seems
come
like
with
someone
me?
does not like the joke.
Does anyone want to go with?
We won't be going.
We're already
alone.
at it. Why not go together?
Anyway. Can they heal each other of the scars of the past? Maybe
fuck off.
along the way, they can also find something between them that will lead to them rethinking their relationship as simply friends or something more. Yang times Juan, Nora times Ren, Blake times Sun, Ruby times Oscar, and other pairings. I'm sorry, but like... Okay, so this is... white-skinned, blonde-haired times white-skinned, blonde-haired, orphan times orphan, the racial couple, children.
I see no problems here.
Author, I'm questioning your pairings. Actually, you know what? No, I can't blame the author for this one. Rooster Teeth, I'm questioning your pairings.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Also, I just realized something. If Faunus are supposed to be the black people of Remnant, according to Rooster Teeth, and Yang...
Sneaky.
Where are you
Yes?
going with
Do
this?
you wanna continue this thought?
Keep going.
Nah, I think I'll just end it there.
Damn it.
You can tell us
Dream
after.
Weaver. Dreams, the inner workings of one's mind, where the subconscious resides and rules while we are asleep. However, one lone boy awakens the power to invade the dreams of others. John Arc discovers his semblance at last. If a semblance is supposed to be the extension of a soul, what does that mean to him? That he literally lives in Fantasyland. That's what it means, John.
Wake up.
Actually, yeah.
Wake up.
He goes into other
John
people's
lives
dreams
in
and
such
just
a
does Minecraft
fantasy
speedruns.
that his soul is like, alright, bet.
Wake up, John Biden.
Is this just fantasy? Or is this reality?
Caught in a landslide.
No
No
escape from reality.
Open your eyes and see.
Look up to the sky and see.
No, Max? No, not gonna join in?
Max has self-respect.
No, I'm good.
No, he doesn't! He used to fucking do it all the time!
No, that was Trios.
That's fair.
Trios and Meeps were the ones to do that.
Yeah.
You sometimes joined in.
Yeah.
So Sneaky once again has hallucinated reality.
No, I just thought we all joined in, because Bogoff would join in too. And sometimes when Enables got drunk, and Ruckus when he got drunk.
Have we ever interacted with a sober Ruckus, now that I think about it?
Have we ever
outside
interacted
of,
with a
like,
sober Enables?
Yes,
Surely he was
I
sober
have
at least
several
once.
times now.
That's
We-
fair.
We
Yeah.
are coworkers, so technically, yes, I have
Right,
at least.
yes, you have to be interacting with a sober Enables. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But legit, now that I think about it, I don't think outside of like the direct, like the chats themselves, I don't think we ever played on voice chat with
No,
a sober Ruckus.
we did not,
a single
no.
time.
No, Ruckus
We
was
d- we have-
always pretty deep into it before he got on with us.
Understandable.
Now we have managed to
Desiring to not be sober when
play
interacting
with
with Sneaky is
sober
fair.
Enables.
While true, it was established that both Enables and Ruckus played Left 4 Dead way better when not sober.
Yeah, the further they got into their chosen drinks, the better their skill became.
Because I originally met those two and Trios by all of us playing one night. It was like 3 in the morning. It's like 2010. And it was, 3 in the morning. And none of us wanted to quit because we were on a 12 win streak of versus games. But eventually it just got so early in the morning that we had to be like, fuck, this is all gonna suck for all of us, but you're all good ones. See you guys tomorrow. And then we all friended each other on Steam.
And then they all died.
Yes. Yep, we're all dead
And
now.
left
Sneaky's
online
fault.
20 years ago.
Real.
Yeah, actually, we hit a black hole about 10 years ago. I didn't want to tell you guys, but that's the truth. Everything since then has just been a slow dismantlement of reality.
The spaghettification wasn't your fault, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta let it go.
Wake up. You have to let it go.
No, I think I'll stay here a while longer.
A fallen rose
Oh no,
by
no,
any other name.
you. It's not a case of let go. You're being evicted.
You're being voted into the black hole.
You
Yeah.
see,
It's Among Us. You are
Sneaky
sus.
just mentioned test kill. You're being test killed at the moment.
Oh
Leave.
no.
The task kill force agents are arriving any moment now.
They are rapidly approaching your location.
Well,
Actually,
They're gonna
No,
break the
you know
stones
what?
from your house.
Task kill is less sending FBI agents, and it's more that one fucking hell missile that shoots blades instead of explosions.
oh, the
yes.
Ginsu.
The
Yeah.
missile
You
knows
mean
where it
the
is.
greatest thing mankind has ever invented?
Thank you,
They could
Raytheon.
just deny that, saying, "Oh, it's not practical. It's not practical. They'd never do it." Oh, yes, they fucking would.
It became
they did.
practical the moment they needed to surgically remove one person in a room.
Can you just
Because
imagine
you know what?
talking
No
to
one
someone?
can complain about civilian casualties when there are none.
What do you mean, civilians?
That
They're Afghan.
that statement can be taken in two ways.
I realize that.
Would you care to repeat that?
I would like to amend the statement to include the word casualties.
All right.
I mean, it
Well,
was
that
pretty
embrace
fucking
it because you're
casual.
giving them
That's
free reign over where to put that word.
Yeah.
that's a question
Yeah.
of definition, my guy.
Yeah.
What's a civilian?
Yeah.
What?
They were all militants.
Yeah. They were all freedom fighters. You know, we had to give them a good old one and done.
Teach them what for?
Yeah.
They had to bring them freedom.
Yeah. But anyway, can you imagine, like, you're just sitting there, it's like you and your 7 co-conspirators, and then, like, you don't hear anything, you don't see anything, and then suddenly your fucking roof caves in, and a missile flies through your roof, springs out some blades, and cuts one guy into 9 pieces?
Oh, Jesus.
And
Yep.
that's it. It doesn't explode. I mean, that guy is like in 9 pieces now, but like it doesn't explode. It just doesn't. It just sat there, paled upon this dude who's now chop suey. It's like, well, I mean,
It's America.
guys, I'm rethinking this whole rebellion thing.
I suddenly realized I want to vote Democrat.
I love the petrodollar. But anyway.
I love the Antichrist.
Worlds Unwinded, sequel to Neverending Dream. Being trapped in the prison realm, John and his newfound companions. What? What?
Excuse me?
He banished to jail.
Must navigate
The
the
show
unknown
realm.
and dangerous world while
Is
being
this a
hunted
sequel?
by yes. Meanwhile, Weiss and Blake face trials and tribulations of being stuck on General Weiss's world. Why? I gotta see. What the fuck is this original story?
Okay, I'll be honest. This sounds like some kind of uber fucked up Logan's Run, General Weiss's
Okay,
world.
a sequel to Clash of Ice Queens. Okay, so then we'll scroll back a little bit more. Clash of Ice Queens, Clash of Ice
How many
Queens,
stars?
Clash of Ice
That's quite a
Queens.
lot.
Okay, a sequel to This Is My World. Okay, so This Is My World. Okay, so Weiss-Schnee is the general of the Atlas military, powerful and respected. But when someone
Oh,
from
now
her
we know it's a
past
fantasy.
suddenly returns,
Weiss
she finds
respected.
herself asking questions about his reappearance. All while more powerful forces move in the background to keep tabs on her every move to ensure she adheres to the plan. Possible sex. John is the character that mysteriously reappears. Okay. And then... what the fuck is this shit? My sister's lover. Ruby gets a crush on her sister's new boyfriend, John, and her insecurities and desires to get the better of her as she desperately tries to get his attention. Primarily Ruby times John, so she cucks Yang, but it's also a John times Yang fic. Holy shit.
Okay, yeah, John just decides to go for both.
Yeah. I mean, so this is absolutely female author. Yeah, this is 10,000% female author. Ruby's mom has got it going on. Summer finds herself unexpectedly drawn to John.
Sneaky, I
God.
posted something in memes that I believe you would
With
appreciate,
all
like-
of the unforeseen consequences that would come with having sex with him. Rated M for smut, Summer's pregnant with John's child.
I mean, you're fucking, so it's not exactly unforeseen.
See, I mean, that's the same fucking argument I made when I was talking with someone.
Boy, there's a couple things I could say, but I'm not allowed to say them on air.
No, that attitude.
What in the absolute god have you posted?
It keeps going. It actually gets better.
What the fuck? Wait, did he not fucking wait? Did he not seal that?
All of that for fucking Heineken?
Cause he just put
Are you kidding me?
he just whole ass put ice inside of a wood chair frame.
Oh, hold on. Wait. He did? What?
Yeah, he just poured a whole ass bag of ice into that chair frame.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did not notice that part.
Yeah, I know. You were too busy viewing it with your Brazilo vision.
Yes.
Oh, ice doesn't exist in Brazil. I get it.
No,
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 it
no.
does.
It's just hack jobs like that is normal, so he didn't.
Yeah, pretty much. We have a word for that.
Yang, and I'm sure you do. The Yang and the menaces of the multiverse. After losing to Salem, Yang's grief, fueled with her desire to reunite with Ruby, her girlfriend, and her friends. Wait, I really hope these are separate statements. Accidentally opens the door to realities. Now Yang must face the consequences of her decision as she threatens to overturn the multiverse. Mass crossover with Marvel and JJK.
Fuck is
JJK.
JJK?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my fucking god! The pedophile story?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's they fight monsters with their fists.
Wow, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Hold on, the fucking what now? What, elaborate, please.
Yeah, didn't Jujutsu Kaisen's author get arrested for pedophilia?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But
Yeah, I'd like to know what Sneaky's talking about the pedo story. I have no idea what.
Veroni Kenshin.
Ex-translator. A
Yeah.
translator.
Okay.
Kenshin.
Yeah. Wasn't it the tax evader guy, or was that the fucking no game, no life author?
No, the tax evasion people were
Is Ujufotable.
yeah, UFO table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which explains their animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
We can afford to spend all this money on animation. How you to do that? Oh, well, you didn't pay
The
tax
secret
on
ingredient is crime.
it. The secret
Yeah.
ingredient is tax fraud.
It's a surprise trick that'll help us later.
What the hell's Kakashi doing there?
Because they basically made one of their characters a Kakashi expert.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker is one of the most OP motherfuckers in the entirety of anime, and it is not even fair.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid.
I mean, Kakashi's mere existence is cheating.
No, you do not understand. This man,
Oh, Gojo?
yeah,
Yeah, he's
this
got a
man
bull
literally
head.
has the power of infinity. You know the thing of oh you
Infinite space. He
yeah
can stretch it as he
you will
pleases.
only walk forward like half the space left. He has that, and
He
and
has that on
his
steroids.
he has a reality marble essentially that just uh offloads the entirety of the information in the universe in your head.
Your brain goes splat.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, they're actually finally doing the big fight between him and the big bad, and it's all a bunch of nonsense. It's just gibberish.
Really?
Because the author wrote himself into a corner, making these two as strong as he did.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone has a fucking reality marble. It's impressive.
oh, that's because it's just an accepted, like, high-level technique. If you can't do this, you need to fucking quit your job. That's basically what that technique is in Jujutsu Kaisen.
So, anyway, I just remembered we covered this author before. We've gone on this journey before.
Of course we have.
Of course you have, yeah. Why
Time
not?
is a flat fucking circle.
Yes. One moment as I get some medicine.
Sneaky booze is not medicine.
Well,
Not
I've had
in the
enough
quantities you
chemistry.
ingest.
I've had enough
The
chemistry to know that
1800s
alcohol is a
disagrees
solution.
with you. Like the
Yeah,
entirety
you know
of the
what also
1800s.
used to be medicine? Fucking leeches. So how's about the next time you get a cold, we leech you up and see how that goes for you?
You know, that's probably actually a good
Mercury, too.
idea. We should do that.
I am Brazilian. I just got stronger.
No, I'm pretty sure Brazilians still need goddamn blood.
That's what they want you to think.
Maggots were too. Actually, maggots still are.
I had to go grab some meds so I could make my body stop attacking the whiskey.
Stimpack.
Holy fuck, he's taking the
That's
meds.
how it works, huh?
Take your meds.
Yeah, whenever if I don't take my my allergy meds before drinking whiskey, my nose gets all snotty.
So you're allergic to whiskey.
Yes.
How did you manage
And
that?
yet you insist on drinking it.
It's sneaky.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Look, man, the whiskey
Maybe
was
drink something else.
whiskey was given to me for free. Okay. Maker's
Oh,
Mark.
somebody knew and they wanted to poison you with it.
No, it was my father. Because all he drinks
That
is
Now
does
whiskey.
not
reiterate.
rule out that statement.
No, my father wouldn't poison me. Nope. He's many things.
Did-
Subtle, not one of them.
Maybe your stepmother told him to get it for you?
She doesn't know I'm allergic.
He's not whipped like that.
Yeah. No, he is absolutely whipped like that.
Oh, he is?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
see.
Yes. Let's see what else we got here. We got Untouchable. Jay was a nobody with nothing but his once bold love of Ruby to keep him going. However, he soon finds out that he is now stranded in Remnant. And while this is a dream come true for most fans,
Not if you understand the series at all.
yeah.
No.
It's like that meme where everyone's like, "Oh boy, I got Isekai into my favorite series," and then Warhammer fans are like, "Fucking the death symbol."
Oh, no.
Warhammer fans are just like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, no.
I hope I'm not a psyker.
No.
I don't think living in Fates
Depends.
would be
Being an
like,
astropath ain't
fun.
so bad.
Well, you're not wrong. Being an astropath does require you to survive having your soul burned by the radiance of the Emperor.
Okay, but counterpoint.
Just shrug it
Once
off.
once that happens, you're chaos proofed. Or nearly
Just go
chaos
give the Emperor a big old hug. It'll be fine.
Well, no, yes, but no, but you also catch on fire and your soul can burn away. Basically, all the Psyker children, they sacrifice to the Emperor. The ones that don't burn up, they turn into astropaths.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah, no, it's completely...
40k.
Yeah. I do like the theory that the reason why the Emperor is still alive is because of the orcs, and the orcs are like, well, obviously the strongest human can't die. Duh.
No, it definitely, unfortunately, it really just does have to do with him consuming the souls of thousands of children.
I'm aware. I like my idea though. The average fan is stupid. They would think being in Ruby is awesome after being isekai'd. I also appreciate how you edited that statement and still spelled Ruby wrong.
What was the unedited statement? Alright.
Yeah, no, what series would I be fine being isekai'd into?
Pokemon, maybe? It is a 50-50, that one.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon's not a bad one.
Why are so many anime and games just death rolled?
You know what?
Suffering.
Actually, Elder Scrolls isn't too bad as long as you're not alive in the vicinity of a dragon break.
And there's no plumbing. I couldn't handle it.
No, but to be
True.
fair, there is magic.
There is magic and there is actual plumbing. They do actually have sewers in the cities.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, depends on which time, but yes, most of the time they have sewers. Now, it's not great, but it's a sewer.
Yeah.
Just
Persona
you
is
know,
basically just the real
just-
world.
just be aware that sometimes hideous rats will come up out of the sewers and eat your ass.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay an adventurer a few gold to go, fix that.
Do you think everyone that lives in like the Elder Scrolls world just has like a separate emergency adventurer fee that they keep in like 10 gold pieces in a chest should they need it, like at some point in their lives?
Maybe. Maybe.
Percy Jackson would probably be like a good one to live like decently at least. Again, just basically the real world.
Yeah, but I
Bloodborne
mean,
is not.
yeah, Bloodborne. No.
Fuck that.
I mean, well, the whole. I mean, it really depends because there's plenty of worlds out there that'd be like, well, if I was born in Europe while these events were going on in Japan, I'm pretty sure I'd be okay. I would say to narrow that down, it's defined you are going to be showing up, if not in canon, in the peripheries of canon.
Star Wars? So long as you're not in Alderaan, you should be fine.
Dude, Star Wars has so many fucking planet-wide genocides happen.
Oh, it has a lot.
So I would say,
Ironically, Tanya, like, like I said, I know
nah.
being in the front, you would have to be in the
Yeah, you'd
vicinity
be
of
in the
canon,
war,
so, like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Sword Art Online, just be a shopkeeper.
yeah, you could. Yeah, you could pull that off in Sword Art Online, yeah.
Honestly, in SAO, I would actually prefer to be on the front line for the sole reason of SAO, as long as I'm not in the very last part, is fair.
None of Wild Bow's stories. Yeah, well, obviously none of Wild Bow's stories.
Danmachi. I was gonna say Danmachi is like fine,
Danmachi also
but
fair.
then I remembered the Black Dragon is just out there.
Yeah, but
it is just a
assuming,
thing.
Okay,
well, yes,
so
but
don't
assuming
be out
Bell,
there.
yeah, exactly. Assuming Bell goes along the canon route, I mean, you're fine. You get the Black Dragon's defeated.
Fire Emblem, maybe, depends on the game.
Fire Emblem isn't bad.
Fire Emblem is bad if
Uh,
you're caught up in it. You know, when you're soldier number 5.
Konosuba, yeah.
Ooh,
Probably be fun in Konosuba.
yeah, I mean, there's not too much death going on in Konosuba, so I guess that wouldn't be too bad.
Like, yeah, the overall goal is to beat the Demon Lord, but like, it seems the world's at a pretty good stalemate with the Demon Lord. So,
The Yakuza series would be very funny.
It would be very interesting. Help,
yes,
I'm a Brazilian stuck in Japan, and now I've joined the Yakuza.
1970s, in the 1970s and 80s, no
God.
less.
No, I'm dealing with like curious bullshit. Just don't own a bicycle and you should be fine.
You're assigned to be his handler. Good luck.
Oh, sweet
Fuck.
Christmas.
You are Kiryu's gopher. Congratulations.
No, not even go for it. Your job is to keep track of him at all times. Do not turn around.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
No.
actually, no. Take up the safest job. You're Kiryu's cameraman.
True. Remember, he doesn't kill anyone. No one like
Yeah, remember, no
really
one dies in
dies.
Yakuza. Yeah.
Yeah, no one really dies in Yakuza. That
Yeah.
broken neck guy, he's fine.
Yeah,
Shot
suplex
with
into
a
fucking
gun and
concrete.
thrown off a
Yeah.
boat, he lives.
What's
Yeah,
that?
no.
I can flex money into me and make myself stronger? Yeah, that seems legit. Yeah.
What is the Baccarina one?
Baccarina wouldn't be too bad, yeah. I mean, you're stuck in the medieval eras.
But they do still have a, like I said, do they have plumbing?
No.
Alright, I'm getting food.
Could introduce plumbing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, well, the Romans had plumbing, right?
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
fuck that.
Near? Well, yeah, I was gonna say near initially, but then I was like, I don't know. Like, even if I did
Whoops,
have the
you have turned to
androids,
salt.
yeah, I would still turn to salt. It's like, even if I was like, say theoretically, even if you were immune to mass Al, I don't know, being stuck on near. I think being with the near androids in other places would be interesting, but being stuck on the apocalyptic death world with just you, and then you're just gonna die of old age. I don't know, man.
Oh man, Shokugeki no Soma, you just learned to cook. That would be like a pretty interesting life.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Generic
Are
fantasy
you
isekai,
subject-
so like all of them.
Yeah.
In Shokugeki, would you be subject to the mass hallucinations that occur when people eat really good food?
Yes,
Yes.
you're not
Yeah.
immune.
Yeah. Of course.
Just like you are not immune to propaganda, you are not immune to orgasm food.
Yeah, well, you see, Max, you would be born there, and so therefore you would grow up with the food orgasm gene.
Command and Conquer.
No, fuck no,
Mm.
hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Aren't there like multiple timelines?
Yes, and they all suck.
Yeah. No, fuck that.
Command and Conquer.
I will say, Asher Lane, I'd do it.
Of course you would.
Like, I mean,
Kantai Collection.
no,
Ooh.
Kantai is just
Ooh.
fucked. Kantai is a death world.
Kantai is giga fucked. I
Asher
mean,
Lane is just warfare.
Azure Lane's
What?
got that whole Matrix shit going on with it, so I don't know, man.
Well, yeah,
What would
but
even
like,
count as a Magic the Gathering like reincarnation, isekai?
No, it'd just be
If
Magic
you're
the
not
Gathering.
if you're not a planeswalker.
consider it a role.
I mean, if you're being isekai'd in the Magic the Gathering, you're probably a planeswalker. Just because you're a planeswalker doesn't mean you have to be involved in all that shit, though.
True. Ooh, joining the military and like taking part in Gate. That would be
Yeah, again,
something.
I would do that. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
it,
that'd be
why
kind of,
not?
yeah, I'd fuck with that, yeah.
Yeah. Annihilate fucking fantasy scrubs.
Destroy elves, roundhouse kick elves in the face, suplex elves into the dirt.
Napalm
Shoot
the
elves
elf
in the face.
village.
Yeah.
What about
AC
being a
130
hero?
air spike fields.
Ooh, what about being a summoned hero and shield hero? Okay, well that's not too bad, honestly. Shield hero, not a too bad world. Yes, apocalypse is happening, but honestly, just not being a shitbag and just like giving it a good shot, you become god.
Eminence and Shadow
Mm,
would be, you would have to like, you would not reach Shadow levels. Like
no.
Shadow is Shadow,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
you would probably reach the upper echelon at least.
if you took
if
it
you try.
seriously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you took it
just
seriously
believe.
and like trained hard, fucking hell,
Shadow describes this process multiple times.
yeah.
So just copy him, and you will already be better than like 90% of the world.
Honestly, you could probably fuck around in that world pretty hard too if you trained like Shadow, and like Shadow, so therefore you could just build up a trope counter
no.
group.
Yeah, join Eminence and Shadow just to fuck with Shadow, like exclusively.
Yes. No, you would have to create a counter group of tropes specifically to fuck with Shadow. But
Like drop ominous statements like "I know what you are," and then just
no,
you shit yourself
the-
in the road. I saw that. Just make him sweat.
No, you have to make him. You have to say like some really obscure shit though, like my sword knows where you've been. Like you can't say like straight face shit like I know your truth, because if you do that, you trigger his
My
trope
sword rattled
activator.
in your presence. You're hiding something.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be like super fucking weird about it, just so you can fit into
True.
his worldview and then not get annihilated by his worldview.
Hunter x Hunter would be fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. Nah, Hunter x Hunter would be
The fact that the Dark Continent exists is fucking like wild.
That same thing applies to Fairy Tail. It's like, yeah, sure, that seems good until you actually look at Fairy Tail lore and you're like, oh fuck. Yeah.
The slime isekai.
Not bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you have the Demon Lord thing. That's pretty bad. But I mean, overall, Slimy Sky not too bad.
Does League of Legends have it does have
League
lore.
of Legends lore is absolutely giga fucked. I
Yeah.
would not want to live in that world.
All I
Konosuba,
know
we
is
already talked about
Arcane.
that.
Like the mostly know is like from Arcane.
Oh, it's crazy fucked up. Like you can literally, you can become a god in League of Legends. You can become a god by killing the previous god. And a whole bunch
like
of
it works in real life.
and they have the Infinity Stones too. So it's like, yeah, you don't want to fuck with that shit.
Witcher would be fucked, like monsters and medieval. So no. Inuyasha.
I mean, it sucks if you were a peasant.
Yeah.
And
But
I
if
mean,
you're going along with like the plot line,
yeah,
not really good. Index.
I think there's there's too many plans upon plans, planning for that plan to be planned about the planned fail plan, about being planned about plans. There's too much of that going on in Index. I don't think I would want to fuck with that. Unless you have like fucking, mind jack sort of power. You are, you have to be accelerator tier or mind jack tier of power to not get your shit rocked in Index.
No, consider Dark Souls, but in the golden age of the world, before it goes to shit.
I mean, still awful.
How would living in Anno Londo be? Like, before the whole fuckery?
We didn't. Anor Londo was, in the most part, a vanity project. Yeah, I mean, you had all those houses down near the bottom, where I guess people lived, but like the majority of Inner Orlando was a vanity project. All Soulsborne games would be awful. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair enough.
True,
Actually,
real.
Sekiro is like it is just medieval Japan with a little bit of fantasy like thrown in at certain places.
Yeah, but the specific area of Sekiro.
Yeah, the dragon rot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Mushoku Tensei, like if you're being reincarnated, that we literally know what would happen.
Honestly,
There-
Demon
that is the
Slayer wouldn't be
entire
too
point.
bad.
Yeah.
Eh,
Demon Slayer wouldn't be too bad.
You'd have to deal with like a several thousand-year-old demon.
Well,
that is
you
just-
don't have to.
Mm.
You just have to be alright with a blade enough to not die to the random demon strolling through. And then, you just, chill out and train and kill the occasional low-level demon.
A bit risky, I'd say, because there are for every low-level demon, there's like that 1 in 1,000 chance you find like they did the dude from the Entertainment District
sure.
arc.
But I mean, like, it could be worse.
Fair.
Yeah. Also, you get like
How
cool elemental
fucked
powers.
is like the world outside of Yarn and like Bloodborne? Going back to that.
Well, supposedly pretty fucked because everyone flees the Yarnum for medical attention.
Ooh. Oh, I hate the implications of that. Oh no.
Yeah.
Campione would be fucking horrible. Like, oops, God is going down.
Hello, my dude.
Guess you're fucked.
Yeah, right now we're talking about what kind of worlds would not be absolutely fucked to be reincarnated into. And I mean, if you're being reincarnated into Campione, I mean, it's hit or miss. If you get in the retinue of a Campione, I mean, like you have to put your fucking time in, but it's not gonna be too bad for you. Ironically enough, I would actually kind of like living in Kennet Found, the little one area from Wild Bo's Works that isn't miserable. Yeah, but the chances of you getting isekai, like, you wouldn't be able to choose where you get isekai to. You just have to choose the world.
Yeah. No, fuck that.
Dresden. How?
No.
Thoughts?
Dresden. Well, you would have to be magically inclined in some form or another. I think it wouldn't be too bad. It makes me want to draw all of you a little podcast setup. Yeah, we would throw it up there. We could always use something to throw up there.
Oh, Ovis a friend of mine, by the way. So,
Oh yeah, nice.
Yep. You can join the Discord.
Yeah, throw him
link
an
in the
invite.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Witcher. I mean, with Witcher, you basically would have to be involved in canon. You would have to be either a female and magically inclined, or Witcher.
Being a Witcher sounds like terrible.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, kinda.
Zelda depends on the Zelda.
Zelda wouldn't be too bad.
There's a whole entire YouTube channel that like runs off the premise that you have been isekai'd into Zelda, Breath of the Wild specifically. What should you do now? And it's a whole mini YouTube channel that was actually really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, honestly, all things considered.
Like he does a whole video breakdown of like, oh, these are the best times to live. This is what you could do to earn money. This is what it is actually like a very solid little YouTube channel.
Destiny would be fucked if you weren't a guardian. Well, you know, if we're talking Destiny, Destiny honestly probably would be one of the better ones you could get isekai'd into. You just have to be careful not to die in one of those areas that drain your light, and so you die forever, and then your ghost blows up. Yeah, I don't know, man. Destiny's not too bad. As a human, you might be okay in the city apart from the Red War happening. Yeah, but, you know, Destiny as a non-guardian, you're basically just like a medieval peasant. You know? So, yeah. Medieval peasant, but you live in the futuristic times? Yeah, effectively. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Aragon wouldn't be awful.
Oh, Transformers, like wild card.
Transformers, that's a wild card, yeah.
You would constantly live in fear of your toaster.
I mean, you wouldn't really live in fear of your toaster, but
if you're placed near the plot,
the chances of your house exploding is a non-zero number, which is not a number I want to fuck with.
The chances of dying by blender are low.
Would I
never
rather
zero.
live in a dwarf city or an elf city in Aragon? Dwarf city, fuck the elves. They can get their whole holier-than-thou veganism attitude and shove it up their ass.
Dropkick elves.
Dropkick elves. Bitch slap elves into the forest. Nuke the forest.
Curb stomp elves on routes.
Yeah, vegans. Yeah. I hate them. A pox and plague upon us, indeed. Yes. Yeah.
MHA is terrible.
Yo, I mean, if I got born in America in MHA, I'd be like,
Wait, you should be fine.
But, I mean, like, there's basically no canon that takes place in America, so I'd have to be from Japan and then move to America. But, I mean, the movement laws in that world don't seem too bad. So, I mean, fuck that shit, I'm out, you know?
Understandable.
Get my hero degree and then fuck off to America.
You could fuck off to America to get your hero degree, because like the fact that
because you have
parents.
No, you got parents and shit, man, and you got to do what they say, and they wouldn't send you to America because they're a bunch of gaijin. You know.
Fair.
Yeah.
Like the fact, I still cannot get over the fact that quirk laws. Like, how would they enforce that?
Poorly.
Yeah, fucking poorly.
I mean, there's a reason why like 3 of the top 20 heroes are hero commission assassins.
Hold on, what? I missed that part of the lore. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, like 3 of the top 20 heroes are hero commission assassins. Assassins for the hero commission to assassinate people that the hero commission wants to make disappear.
Well then. Oh god, One Punch Man. Ooh, no.
No, fuck One Punch Man. Fuck it, I'm bringing up an older series, Negima. Negima, as long as you're not a magic caster living on Magic Worldland, I think it'd be pretty chill.
Hey guys, how about Nanoha?
I
think
mean,
Nanoha will be fine.
I mean, the problem with Nanoha is if you're gonna be in canon, you're probably already part of the feds.
Well, yeah, of course.
And I ain't no glowy.
True.
Wildcard, Ben 10.
No.
No. The people in Ben 10 get their shit rocked pretty often.
Ah, right. Mm.
I would probably kill
Yeah.
Luis. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no. Familiar 0, you get summoned in there as like a familiar. Fuck that shit. Oh my god. I would be creating a pipe bomb before the day was over, and I would be giving Luis a birthday present.
Hey, this is from my Uncle Ted. Take it. It's a tradition from my land.
Yeah, it's a tradition from my land. Upon first meeting someone with your characteristics, we give them a gift of explosive joy.
And then her mother would track you down and splatter you.
Nah,
it.
Yeah,
nah.
you do know who her mother is, right?
Oh, I know.
I do. I just killing her would be worth it.
My counter argument is bombs.
Her counter argument is wind.
Yeah, so like I said, bombs.
Wind
Mail her
knocks
mother
bombs away.
another present.
I mean, all you would need to do is you need to invent TNT, which honestly isn't fucking hard, all things considered. And then you would wait for her to land in front of you and be like, I'm gonna kill you now. And then you just fucking hit the plunger.
Is
I
anyone
guess
here
I
knowledgeable
mined
on
the field
Genshin lore?
a little.
Genshin, I mean, honestly, Genshin wouldn't be too bad to isekai into, as long as you're in one of the better cities.
Don't live in the lightning country. I learned that from the Maxor video.
All my homies hate the Lightning Country.
Real.
Yeah.
Does Gravity Falls, is there anything fucked up beyond Gravity Falls?
No, it's literally just in Gravity Falls.
Hmm.
So you would have to live in Gravity Falls.
Ooh, Avatar.
The Last Airbender or
which
the
one?
movie?
Yeah. Last Airbender.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad, honestly.
It'd be great if you're a firebender. Not so great if you're literally anybody else, especially an airbender.
I mean, if you're a totally normal person, you could probably sell your services as an inventor.
If you're a totally
True.
normal person, you're probably getting beaten up and made into slave labor.
That's only in select places.
You know,
Avatar
I could be
actually
an
is.
airbender.
And as for Avatar the movie, I would join the military. And I would the dream of being an Avatar is joining the military and becoming MacArthur.
No, what you would need to do is you need to be part of the Avatar project, and then when Jake's like, "Oh, we gotta betray them to get the alien pussy," and you just go, "All
Shoot
right,
Jake in the head.
that's cool and all, Jake. Except fucking stab his neck."
His name is Jake?
His name's Jake Paul.
Yes.
Ooh. What?
Just
That
shoot him
is
in the head.
such a generic name.
Yeah. Isekai smartphone's a travesty. Yes.
Yeah,
It is
those are-
called
It's
Isekai
horrible.
Smartphone.
It's fucking garbage.
It was
Actually-
great.
Huh? Did I hear you right there, Side?
I got
Yeah.
Isekai into Genshin Impact with a phone. Some of that, yeah, that's dumb. That would literally do
No.
nothing. Isekai vending machine and hot
Isekai-
spring. That's just fucking perverted shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
funny though.
Isekai's cell phone is basically this guy gets
Cell phone, he
accidentally
says. Cell phone.
Cellophone.
Hey, no.
cell phone. Anyway,
Curse
this
of
guy
ages.
gets accidentally by God himself. So God's like, okay, look, man, I'm super sorry about this. And the guy's like, well, it was an accident, right? So he's super chill about it. So God's like, you know what? Fuck it. You're real chill about this. So how about this? I'll reincarnate you and give you a superpower. What do you want? It's like, fuck it. Magic. Can you make it so I can use my cell phone to use magic in this other world? God's like, yeah, sure, bro. Whatever you want. Oh, and here you go. I put my number on speed dial for you.
So I
Just
I
gets sent
watched
Now,
from
I
there.
will say,
I
I will
watched the
say,
anime. I read the manga.
Yeah.
It's fucking garbage.
yeah.
I read the light
I
novel, it
will
was
say, in another world with my cell phone and just Monica, 100% an upgrade. I would appreciate an AI on my phone. I'll take Monica, but I would prefer like Cortana or someone.
Having God on speed dial is like one hell of a flex.
Yeah.
It really fucking is.
Solo leveling,
you
I
wanna
don't know
go meet
anything
him?
about that.
Ooh, no.
Nah,
Solo
fuck that.
leveling gets
Yeah,
bad.
that's just fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it
Civilian
gets
casualties?
bad
Yup.
as it
Oh,
goes.
you know what? Having God on speed dial, I just realized this, right? Having God on speed dial, you can make some great fucking like threats with that shit. And I don't even mean like
Grade
threatening
A
them.
trolling. No.
No,
Grade A trolling.
not like, oh, God's gonna kill you, yada yada. You'd be like, yo, so you want to fuck with me? That's great and all. Let me go send you to God. Yo, God, yeah, I got an express carrier right here. I'm sending them right up to you.
Rude.
You literally have the power of God and enemy at your side.
Yes.
Yes.
In a world, okay, in a world that is just Spider-Man and related
Mass
comics,
Effect wouldn't be too bad, but I mean, there's a lot of death in Mass
How
Effect.
about the
but
Mass
no
Effect would be
Marvel,
awful.
but no like
how about
wider
Solo
Marvel.
Spider? So what?
Oh, fuck that shit. Fuck
Ooh,
that
no.
shit. Fuck
Fuck
that shit
that.
so hard. I'd rather
No.
I'll take 40K over that shit.
No, I'll take
Fair.
Soma Spider. I would absolutely take Soma Spider.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be a spider.
No, I'd up for a slime.
And get
And then basically do the same fucking thing she did.
So much trauma.
Be worth it. Basically pull a Rimuru, you know.
yeah, but you would only be able to survive if you maxed out your heresy, and even then you're not the main character, so your heresy would be not giving you god powers.
Actually, what's his name? Shun? Yeah, Shun. He maxes out his and it doesn't kill him. So it can be done, but because that's what the percent equals in skill does, is it makes you immune to the effects of the heresy skill.
That's true,
But it also lets you use MA energy directly, which is it's OP as fuck. The only reason she became a god was because she ate a whole bunch of MA energy at once, which there are more of those things just laying
well,
around.
she's
You could
also a
easily
fragment
duplicate that.
of the lazy god.
Yeah, but that had less to do with it than just eating a ball of energy bigger than her head.
That's her.
Okay, how about how many of you guys have actually read The Seventh Prince is a Magic Genius?
Alright, yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen.
No.
Yeah.
What? I
Some
have
of
no
them
idea what the
that-
fuck you're talking about.
yeah.
Oh, you wait, you don't? Oh,
It's
no.
just a stupid power fantasy that's insanely fun.
It's really well drawn. It is the best drawn
Yeah,
manga.
it's got so many
ever
fucking
seen.
color panels in it.
Yeah,
Send me
here's the
a
thing,
link
I used to be
on
like,
the
Yeah,
why
yeah, I
does
will,
this
I
take so
will.
long to release? And then I got to the chapter that's like, by the way, half of these are colored panels.
Yeah,
And the dude is like,
Oh,
how
speaking of fucking
many
wild
shades
panels.
can I fit?
yeah.
Speaking of wild panels, this is like a bit like out of left field. I don't really know the series, but I've seen this, and this is from a fucking weekly manga.
Uh,
I posted the link on the.
oh,
This is
isn't that
weekly.
killed 9 million demons?
The fuck is that?
That feels generated in spots. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, there's copy pasting happening
Yeah,
in spots there.
Has to be.
100%.
Yeah,
Anyway.
go read the one I linked. Go read the one I linked. It is so fucking good.
Actually, read this one. It's really fun.
That there, I just realized there's just
The-
straight up
the-
a Star Destroyer in the back.
So I'm gonna
that's
end it here,
really-
gentlemen. It's 9:30. I think we've said what needs to be said. We had fun.
We didn't open a single fic.
We didn't open a single fic. I think that's a
God bless.
good fucking
that's
day.
a good stream.
Yeah.
I love seeing that you guys are keeping up the tradition of never reading fan fiction ever.
I mean, isn't it really the real fan fiction all along?
The real fan fiction is the
We
friends
were
we
the
made along
fan
the way.
fiction all along.
The real fan fiction was the stories we made up along the way.
Real.
So anyway, gentlemen, we will see you on Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because there is always more, and it always gets worse.